And then you smashed the cupcake upside the baker's head?
Yes.
So how did the butcher and the candlestick maker fare?
Here it is, today's Daytime Dollars official winning code number. For your chance to win cash.
Don't worry, darling. Planning the perfect wedding is a piece of cake. Mom, stop. I know you do everything right.
Your mom? Your mom? What else are these voices telling you to do?
Treat me like any other perp, okay, honey?
Okay, fine. So, Miss Marler, the cupcake in question, did it have a filling? And if it did, what flavor? It's important to the investigation.
The guy insulted my father.
Right, because Ross sent his mother to the big house for embezzlement.
Yes. What?
I just think, that's kind of funny. It's funny, okay? The idea of a baker stealing dough.
What if Baker Bob decides to press charges?
Then you're up to creek, okay? I'll have no choice but to book you on assault with a deadly baked good.
Honey, stop. Come on, I was going on and on this morning about how cool I was about everything, how I was so convinced that nothing was going to ruin my happiness. I jinxed us. Oh, Blake, what do you want?
What do you want first? The good news or the bad news?
Just spit it out.
Well, thanks to me, Baker Bob isn't pressing charges.
Oh.
Oh, great. What's the bad news?
He's not going to do your wedding.
Huh. Screw him. The cake was dry anyway.
Oh, you thought so, huh?
That's good, Blake. Thanks. Thanks for talking to him. No charges? Guess I can let you go, Miss Marler. Oh. Which means that, you can make your next appointment.
You know what? I will not be having a next appointment.
There is a new bakery that's down by the water, and we could go right over there.
No. That is okay. I'm good.
Honey,
I'm good.
Just go with her, okay? Blake's willing to help.
No, thank you. I'm fine. You know what? Maybe you could just help me by going, please.
My pleasure.
I hope at our wedding she's sitting at our table.
I don't think you understand what kind of day I've had. You think that this whole thing is a joke.
Do you want me to help out more with the planning? Because I'll do that. Do you want me to do that? I will do that.
Oh, yeah. Because at the reception, what? Well, we have corn chips and beer, yeah. And then for the honeymoon, we'd be at Niagara Falls, right? No, I don't think so. I think a better question would be, Dinah, will there be a wedding? Because right now, I don't have the answer to that question. Does not get it. I tell him about the dress and the flowers and the cake, and it doesn't register. The wedding gods, they're conspiring against us. I see it. Why can't he? Instead, all he does is make jokes. He couldn't care less.
Boy, you owe me. You owe me big time. I went to the newsstand. That's like the equivalent of buying tampons.
You bought me magazines?
Yeah, I figured they'd help.
Well, think again. I have this one, and I have this one. About 3 of them.
Then what do you want me to do?
I'd like you to understand. Is that too much to ask of you?
I do understand. I do understand. You had a bad day. You go back to the drawing board. You start fresh.
You know what? I don't want to start fresh. I'm done. I am done planning this wedding. I'd like you to do it.
You want me to plan the wedding?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because then you'll know how it feels.
How what feels?
How it feels to fail. Your girlfriend can't cut it. Okay? She can't cut it. My mom and Alexandra would have you thinking that there's nothing to it. But they haven't met Rose, the florist designer. She gives Thorny a whole new name.
Okay, that's it. We'll just call the whole thing off.
Now, that is not what I'm saying, although I did want to do that at first.
You did? You wanted to call the whole thing off?
Yeah.
Why?
It was spontaneous, and it was exciting when you asked me to marry you, and it was awesome, and we were on a television show, which is, like, amazing, but I woke up the next morning, and I just...
You started to panic? You started thinking and imagining not only walking down the aisle, but also walking into, like, a 40-year commitment?
50 people in my family live longer.
Your chest started to get tight and your throat constricted, and You started to remember every mistake you ever made in every relationship you ever been in?
Yeah. Exactly. How did you know?
Because I'm not just the president, I'm also a member.
What?
Nothing, never mind.
Honey, why didn't you say anything?
Because you were happy. And I was totally into it, and the past is the past. I'm into it. I'm cool with a 40, 50-year commitment. I'm cool with that. Although I don't, for me to make 50 years, you might have to freeze my head. I eat a lot of hot dogs.
Oh, honey. Such a mess. I'm sorry.
You had a bad day. Anyway, kind of cute when you have bad days.
Cute enough to marry?
Bathrobe and all?
I think it looked much cuter in a one-of-a-kind gown.
Nah. The truth is, if I get to put that ring on your finger, that's all that matters. Here, I want to make a deal with you.
Okay.
Here's the deal.
Deal.
If this whole wedding planning stuff starts to stress you out again, then we'll just elope. All right, we'll come up with like a code word, a secret password that only you and I know, and then if it gets to be too much, you just scream it, and we get in the car, and we cruise down the highway, and we find the nearest judge or priest or ship's captain.
What do you think about jigsaw?
For the word?
Yeah. Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.